Oh, he just does his own gate and everything. Nice. Yeah, easy guys. Hold on, park here for a second.
What's the date today?
November, give me a second. November 4th.
Hey, November 4th, here with Daisy at the Ostrich farm.
Turn your high beams on a second.
He wants me to turn on my high beams. Hey, we're on. I don't know what this guy's up to. Nothing to do with it. But the update for today is, yeah, we've launched a fundraiser for trucker convoy to come in unity with the Ostrich farm. We do have trucks confirmed. They are coming. Some are on their way already. Oh, what's going on here?
You guys have destroyed their property. 100%. Everything you have done has been illegal. You've all been served.
You want to keep signing
You're all
the
being
fucking
held
alleyway?
accountable.
You're
You're
trying to
all
drive
going
on?
to jail. So you better think about what you're doing. Because we're done.
Talk all you want. Get on the radio. My name is Chris DACEY. Normally I'm in Ottawa. Next to real RCMP officers, you know?
So anyways, we, like I said, we do have trucks confirmed, and we do have some money coming into the fundraiser, which is great to see. All the money will be accounted for. We'll do receipts and write-ups and get people's signatures for people who receive money for gas and miscellaneous. And yeah, so we actually have more trucks than we have funds at the moment. Like, just for one truck to come here is like $500. So it's not cheap.
Everything you're doing is illegal here.
Look at that
You guys
beautiful
are the ones
Canadian
that are
flag
doing
there,
wrong.
guys. And
Nobody
gals.
else. You guys.
Look, it says private property on it. And you decide who can come in and come out. Oh, no,
You don't have a
decide.
warrant for that
You're the
property. You haven't got
cuts. You're
any
the
reason
cuts
to be
of
here.
the CFIA.
You're stopping people from feeding
You're
their
fucking
animals.
cucks.
Get your fucking head to shake.
Cuts. You, right there, you. You're a fucking cuck. Working for an unelected bureaucracy, right? A tyrannical government. You're disturbing the peace here. You are
guys
keeping
are
the
acting
peace.
as
You
terrorists.
are disturbing
Nobody
the
else.
peace. Get on the radio. Great. Great. Chris DACEY. Radio in. Out.
So I guess Chris was a little upset. He was getting bullied, light bullied by them earlier. What were they doing to you before? You said
Dude, they've been...
they were terrorizing.
Well, they were
you and
terrorizing
your-
Alley for like 2 weeks, right?
Monty, what's going on?
Hey, man. Well,
You had something to say?
these
to
guys
this?
are so nasty, man. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
what's-
get it. I don't understand why they're here. I don't get any of this.
Well,
They're here
they're
harassing
here
people
at the
on their
behest of
own
the
private
CFIA,
property.
right? So,
Yes.
so there's an unelected bureaucracy
That's
working
right.
for foreign interests.
A privately owned
And they
company
have a
working for a
paramilitary
forest
force
interest.
surrounding
Yeah.
a bunch of private property
That's
and
right.
seizing an unrelated farm, terrorizing the girl that lives there
Yeah.
and her family.
Yeah, and it's the RCMP
Yeah, yeah.
working for a privately owned company to terrorize the people of Canada.
Like, who
Like-
the hell signs up to do this?
Wow. Why would anybody agree to come here and harass private fucking people on their own property? What's wrong with you?
Right in front of the private property sign. Like, they're driving all around, destroying the entire yard.
Why are they shining the lights at us again?
Well, I
Everybody
know.
stop.
High beams in there. Fuck you. I got lights
is.
too, man.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Anyways, we got other things to do, but like, man, these guys are dicks, and I'm tired of it. I will not abide
Quit
bullies.
pushing people around on their
Yeah.
own property.
Yeah.
Use your head. What did you sign up for? To be a terrorist? Because that's who you are right now. Think about it.
I lost my phone now. 36.
All right. I guess we'll go do that interview.
Yeah, make sure we got this on my phone. All discombobulated. These guys, man, it took a long time trying to like rehumanize this stupid police, man.
Stop terrorizing people.
Have you heard any more sounds lately in the field there?
Well, I haven't been able to because there's people that are singing as soon as the sounds start.
Hold on, I lost my phone somehow.
I just don't get this. I really don't. Harassing somebody that's trying to come and go from his own piece of property, right there, right beside the road, comes out of his driveway onto the road, and yet they're locking his gate, making him fucking have to ask them to open his gate. Like, what is that?
All right. Well, thank you, Monty. We're off to an interview.
Okay, sorry for hollering there, world. I'm just
Yeah,
making
man.
this a little
I don't
passionate.
like all this fired up nonsense, honestly. Like, it's stupid.
All right, we'll do a cop watch and tell us what happened earlier. You had an altercation. They were shining lights blasting them in you.
Yeah, yeah, they were. And they're like, well, don't look at the light. Like, you're shining light in my eyes, man, not the other way around. They're like, well, you don't have to be here. Like, no, you don't have to be here. Like, it's so stupid, man. I'll post that video shortly, but, like, man.
And that's on DACEY Media, you'll be posting that?
Yeah.
And so we have a couple trucks coming. A couple trucks are coming. I think we got a bit of money that has been coming.
I'm pissed off.
It's going to be about, what do you figure, $500 a truck, depending
Yeah,
on
it depends where they're coming from. Rev Kevin's on his way. I think now he's already rolling. So
he should be here tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah, sometime late tonight probably, or early morning, whatever.
All right. And so now we're just going to go, and we're going to see a local and to do an interview. I've actually become quite good friends with her. I've been jogging past her house for a couple of months now, so I've got to know her really well, her and her dog.
Yeah, so I hadn't met her before last night, really, and we got talking. I guess she's wanted to talk for a while, but she's nervous with, like, the hate groups and the crazy stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
But I guess she mentioned that she knew you. She's like, if you and Lucas want to come, I want to talk.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we'll just go and see if she's home. I tried calling, so I don't know if I don't know what time is it. It's 6:30, so she's. Let me just try and. I don't know if I can make a phone call while I'm on this.
Hands free, of course.
I'm gonna do a phone call, so I might lose you for a minute. I've never tried this before, but I'm gonna make a call and.
If we lose you, we'll come back live when we find her.
Okay, so good thing I called. I didn't want to just bust in. Well, yeah, didn't want to
we kind of wanted to bust in.
Break in. Like she just might be in her bedtime. Ready for bed.
We will try to do that tomorrow, though, because I think it's important to get the perspective. This is a woman who's lived in Edgewood for her entire life. She's babysat many of the kids here, all these people in the hate group and different things, and she has something she wants to say, and it's uncomfortable maybe a little bit for her, but I think her perspective is important.
Yeah, so we'll get that tomorrow. As for now, we'll do our little late night cop watch, and then we'll finish off, see if we can find some ostriches out in the field. So we're just going down the highway. This, if you've been on these rides before, this highway gets to the ferry that goes across Needles Lake onto Fauquier, and then gets up to, what's that little town up there?
Well, I've never even been
Nakusp.
farther than this, man.
It goes to Nakusp. So if you keep going, you go to Nakusp. But if
I've only been to the Crown Land insertion point.
Yeah, so if you go right here, this is the command center.
Okay,
the police and CFIA's command center, and it's also where the
none really.
Yeah, it's like
what? Your vehicle does look kind of like a copper car, but
well, it's identical to that one.
Yeah, I know. They're like, oh shit, the commander's here.
Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta warn me before you pull into the police command post. Shit.
So, that was that. So yeah,
maybe we should stop by the road and see what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll drive by, see the outside. Looks like the kill box.
Yeah, the kill pen. So Mike was saying like so now there's a few tents. There's always been those tents, right? So there's the kill pen, and then there's a chute that runs to it, and there's a couple of gates in different ways, and then there's tents attached to it where birds appear to go in and never come out.
Yeah.
And then now, where there was that one RV, there's two RVs.
Yeah.
And Mike said he saw from the street what looked like a raised platform that he described as like a shooting platform. So like he kind of described about like how if you were planning an operation, you'd have to have like not only angles like up and down, right? If it's down, you have to worry about ricochets, but you have like this kind of like pattern that comes out like this.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy stuff, man. Ladders on top of it.
Yeah, well, they're doing something, right? And we know they're doing something. What the hell it is, it's obviously most likely nefarious. There's definitely birds missing.
Well, it seems like there's like a 2 or 3 to 1 blackbird to...
Well, yeah, the hens, they would be the most valuable for
and there should be... So I was asking, and there should be more hens than roosters.
Oh, interesting.
But from all appearances, it's the other way around. So where are all these hens?
Yeah, and what are they doing? Are they taking their blood, testing them?
Well, I mean, a live hen would probably be super valuable.
Well, for sure these ones, because all the antibodies
exactly
recovered from all these things.
So not only were they robust against this avian flu, like far less of these birds died than would normally die in a flock. But on top of that, they've also had it. What the fuck is this thing?
What is this thing?
Jesus, man. What is this?
I don't know, maybe just some sort of tractor.
Oh, it's just a killdozer.
The killdozer.
No problem. Our killdozer has finally arrived.
Well, they were calling a place called Fernco, and they were asking for tarps for burying the ostrich.
Well, they also said that actually that they were going to put in tarps inside the kill pen, off the kill pen, like inside, so like tarped in from into the inside of the kill pen to give them shelter. Because they've done zero preparations for winter. Also, the water system isn't working, and the ostriches are dirty beaked and drinking out of pipes.
Yeah, they're
and everything's freezing up. So, like, if the stuff isn't winterized properly, not only will it not be working, but it'll be ruined forever.
Yeah, and they're seemingly getting weaker.
This is dystopian as shit, man. It's way grosser out here. Remember when you were walking through and you could see like the mountain lit up and it was kind of like eerily beautiful?
Yeah.
This is not eerily beautiful. This is just gross.
No, and you know what? I'm gonna try and get a shot of that mountain to show.
Maybe go down like whatever this road up here is. Maybe go on that one, can we?
I think I'm just trying to do it from the highway, and then we'll wrap it up at the ostrich pen. See if we can find some of the sleeping bees. Well, not all sleeping. Usually the guards are up.
Yeah, the guards are pretty cool. That's actually an interesting thing, man. Yeah, like the huge male comes on the corner and like, yo, what up? What you doing? Okay, this is crazy.
So you can't really see. So they, assumably, they're doing this to blind people so they can't see in. If you look there, there's the KELOWNA.
This is gross. Made it up for a second.
So truckers, if you are a trucker, if you know any truckers, we are working on getting donations, and if you can make it, please reach out. That's a new light. All right, well, we'll finish off at the ostrich pen here. Oh yeah, can't really see what, if you're further back, you'd see the whole side of the mountain is lit up. It's actually quite striking. Yeah, so other than that, as you know, Thursday, the judge is coming in with a decision. Can we roll there, buddy?
Perfect. Yeah.
So Thursday, as we know, the decision is coming in from the judge whether or not they're going to hear the case in Supreme Court. Yeah, the chances are, on average, about 6 or 7%. I think our case is a bit above average because of the public interest, but that still does not make it, a very high likelihood. It just bumps us up.
The public interest is kind of the saving grace there, I think. Like,
definitely helps.
May help.
And other than that,
but the odds are still not good. Like,
we do have big news for tomorrow. The warrants are being challenged. The warrants. So I'm allowed to speak of this now. I checked. Katie has made this public. The warrants have been challenged. They've actually hired warrant expert lawyers, and according to them, they're feeling pretty good that their challenge to the warrants looks good. And they have until tomorrow, the 5th, to respond to the the challenge to the warrants. And if these warrants turn out to be issued or whatever illegally, and that could be from a number of reasons, then that's going to change everything. That means everything that they've done. Do you mind for a second? That means that everything that they've done, everything, coming here, putting up the kill box, everything has been illegal. And they would have to leave immediately, and there'd be major reparations, and the lawsuit's coming regardless. So we're back.
Let's try to save the life before the
Yeah, there's some concern about motives for sure. So we're just getting to the Blue Mile here, and we got to go down to the last pen to see if we can see any ostriches here in the darkness. But I have been having some success lately, so I will give her a shot and see if we can wrap this up with some ostrich. You pretty birds. Let's see what we got here. Mm-hmm. No, it's I think. Yeah, I think
It's interesting that your super bright lights in my eyes don't trigger me the same way those other ones do.
Wonder why.
No. Weird how that works. And I need to borrow your high-powered flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have told you. You were at Costco today. They were on sale for $30 when I was there.
Oh, I forgot to get my $10 up.
Oh, you could have got that. We could have got it $20 each flashlights or something.
All right, I'm not giving up here. I'm going to back this thing up and.
Hey guys! I'm gonna back this thing up and climb the scaffolding. Whoa!
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Oh my god, man! Where did you? Oh my god! The professor showed up.
What the
TARDIS.
darkness? Where were you? It's good for
Mike
your soul.
Savage, nice to see you. Hold on here.
were
Allow me,
you?
Mike Savage. I'm gonna light you up.
Dude, I must have looked like an athlete. I ran from the gate.
Where did you come from at all?
I saw you guys by. I gotta get him. I gotta get him.
Well, you got me.
I fucking scared the shit out of me.
Dude,
I didn't know what was going on.
I
I
was
was so
just fighting the
confused.
RCMP a minute ago. I could have killed you, man.
I was scared too.
You're lucky I didn't have a knife in my hand. Honestly.
I was scared.
Yeah, I'm pretty scared. Yeah, you do look scared. You're cowering in the corner now,
Oh,
man.
man.
Mike Savage is a good guy.
Okay, so
was fun, yeah.
Holy shit, though.
our friend here just jumped in while we were down the Blue Mile and scared the shit out of us.
Yeah, like you mostly shouldn't do that during like extreme. Like I was just fighting the RCMP like 20 minutes ago, man.
Well, I didn't know this. I don't have a phone, you see. It's no phone.
Yeah, guys, he's on no phone November. Yeah,
I wasn't sure if he left. I saw your shirt. I was like, oh, he wouldn't leave his shirt.
this is
yeah.
perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna hop up on this scaffold and see if I can get a shot of the.
That's
We're
what
just
I was.
distracted with as many flashlights as possible.
Okay.
Good.
Alrighty. I'm not giving up. I'm finishing this live with some ostrich in the shot. I hope. Okay. Hello. Okay. Too dark.
Don't look at my lights.
No.
We got a sergeant there, dude.
Hang it. Where's the moon?
We got a sergeant there. Look at that. There's a sergeant there.
All right. Well. Oh, we got some trucks coming. Truckers. Hey, Mike.
Oh shit, really?
Confirmed. Yeah. Was it Reverend Kevin sent from heaven? He should be here tonight or tomorrow morning. And then, yeah, court stuff. Man, I can hear these. I can hear the ostrich moving. What's going on here? Okay. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna try one more time to find some ostrich. Oh shit! I'm blocking the cop in. That's not gonna go over well. Oh, I gotta move for the cop. Hold on, I gotta move for the cop. Okay. All right, we're gonna give one more shot. I'm gonna go to the very end and see if I can get. I think because I had my truck lights facing me, caused my camera not to be able to pick up the ostrich because I've been able to before. So I'm just getting to the end right now. I'm gonna hop out. I'm determined to get some of these beautiful birds in the shot. So bear with me one more minute, and as long as this cop doesn't stay there, and we're gonna try one more time. Here goes the copper. All right, last shot, and that's gonna be it. We do have a protester here who has pretty interesting legalities that she's going to be exercising. She's, I guess you could call her a professional activist. I should almost get her. Okay, so now I can see a lot better, but I do not see them. They're all in the back. All right, and don't forget, click follow if you want more updates. Usually they're better than this, not just a bunch driving around. Let's see. Oh, I see one. All right, we're gonna get this guy. I can hear him booming. No. No, that's it. More. It's just too dark. It's too cloudy. I think when the moon's out is when you can see him at night. So one last little drive around. I'll see if I can find. What the heck's her name? It's like Anastasia or something like that. I know she's around, so I'll see if I can find her for a quick interview. We'll just go do a little check in the lunchroom. I wouldn't mind seeing the new lunchroom now. Anyways, they've been working on it for the last 2 days straight. We've had to put all the lunchrooms in a row rather than having them side by side, because when it snows, all the snow will accumulate too much when they're side by side like that, and they would cause them to collapse. So we now have one very long lunchroom. Put my belt on here. So we'll do a quick tour of the lunchroom and see if we can run into, I forget her name, but I know she's around, so maybe she can give us an idea of.
There's 2 days, there's 1 day. We're done.
What's going on, Daisy? Staying out of trouble?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go. Is my rock in there?
You're what? Alright, here's the beautiful lunchroom. Well, as you can see, it's being enjoyed by many people. In the back there, got a couple of trailers, a couple more tents. It's all for cooking. And see who we got around the fire here. As you can see, people have been Alright, well, stay tuned. When I find her tomorrow, we'll do a interview and more updates on court and the truckers. Hey, do you remember that? It's still on live. Do you guys remember that girl's name that does like the activists? Adeline.
Something like that?
Hey, can one of you guys come with me and grab her out of the house?
I'll have to go.
Okay, we're gonna find her and see if I can get.
She was at the house when we left, I think.
Yeah, and maybe she'll be willing to come out to do an interview.
Oh. Look at this piss me off.
So yeah, tensions are getting higher as we get closer to the date. That's just the way it goes. People become
So I think,
more.
man, I have a bit of a history with the RCMP. I've watched them beat my friends, some weird shit. But my pressure on the CFIA are hidden. They're gone in behind, right? And the RCMP are the face, and they are working at the beck and call of the CFIA. And their frustration is probably partly to do with that, but they're the only people that we can call out.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I'm not trying to call out individual officers necessarily, but when someone shines a light directly into my eyeballs and tells me I shouldn't stand there or not look at it, while he's standing on seized and destroyed property, that kind of pisses me off.
Do you mind asking if she'll come out, or do you want me to?
I can go.
And then just let me know if she just so she can come in the truck and we can do it.
Yeah, she can take my seat here.
Just I just want a quick idea of what she's doing. What she's doing. Nothing crazy. So her name's Adeline. She gave the RCMP what she calls a 72-hour notice. Thunder was the one who captured it on live, and it's been also documented, filed away for legal purposes. And yeah, she has this particular strategy. And as you know, like anyone who has any ideas, like, you know, we're all ears. We're, you know, doing anything and everything that can help save these ostrich. I know these birds are protected under God, so I don't know how this is going to play out, but it doesn't end with the ostrich being slaughtered. I know that, so I've never been worried. I'm not worried, but it's still, you know, it's very I don't know what the right word is. I don't know. What's going on out here? Oh yeah, don't jump! Don't jump! But yeah, it's very adrenaline filling. Daisy, did she say no? Oh, okay. Okay. What? Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you think are they almost wrapping it up? Did you ask her, or did she was busy talking? Okay. Yeah. How was your shift today, Mike?
I did dish pit instead. I got fired.
You did? I got fired again?
On the front gate, so they put me in the dish pit. But that was fun.
Okay.
I'll have that for a long term, I think, for the future.
Who was that? Doug fired you?
No. I just
you're
took
kidding?
the next job that came along, right?
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
I don't think I got fired.
And what did you do all day while we were out?
Oh, fuck, man. Me and Chris hung out. I do a big run this morning, man.
Oh, nice.
So I did like this hill like 10 times, and then the straight stretch back and forth.
You ready for another cold plunge?
Yeah.
Maybe
And so is
tomorrow.
Taylor wants to too. Is there pizza in there?
Katie and I brought the pizza.
Oh, dude, I just came like barely in the door, and it like Mike's like, here, have some pizza. Oh my god.
Nice.
Things get busy, and you forget to eat for like a day at a time, or.
You got reserves still. Makes food taste better.
Well,
Lucas doesn't eat for days sometimes.
Alright, well, Lucas is a different story.
Yeah.
So are you.
I saw the sign for the Bruta.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, can you see if you can hurry that Adeline up? Mike, can you try? Adeline? Okay, so we're trying to get Adeline out. She's
has far less social qualms about
Yeah.
going in and being
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous in a place.
yeah, he doesn't care.
No, I don't even know what's that. It's just like,
He'll just be like, "Okay, come
you
here."
do, you're way more chill than I am. I'm uncomfortable about basically everything.
So yeah, so she's given them 72 hours, and I hope she's coming out here right now. That would be nice. 72 hours, yeah, and then she has a plan. And I don't know what I should say or what I'm allowed to say on. There she is. Here she comes. Hey, Adeline, I'm on a live right now. If that's okay, I just wanted to ask you a couple of simple questions. You don't have to be on camera. It's facing the house at the moment. Okay. So you're a professional activist, you could say, in a sense. Is that right?
I wouldn't say it's
Well,
my
you have-
profession, but I've done it for about a decade, so yeah.
You have experience.
Yeah.
And you know the law. You have a criminal.
Yeah, I went to
something
school
like
for criminal justice. I have a 2-year criminal justice degree and a minor in law.
that. And a minor in law. Okay. And and what is your plan? So you've given them a 72-hour notice.
I don't fully have a set plan as of now.
Yeah.
With everything that.
And I don't know how much you want to say. Obviously,
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
they watch these,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So-
For what I can say on the record at the moment is I've given the RCMP and the CFIA a 72-hour notice. And what I've asked them to do is give me an answer to a few questions. One of which being, is there an ostrich person on site in control of the ostriches? And if not, why? Another one is a up-to-date written document that states what they have done thus far and what they are planning to do. And finally, I asked for a clear assurance that no neglect, mistreatment, or unnecessary harm has occurred. I expressed our Canadian Charter of Rights and the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and the protection of our property rights. And I asked for a written plan. Gave them 72 hours and said the family would also come up with a plan. And at that time, they could come up with a solution together. I know that the cops are not going to do anything. I know that the RCMP and the CFIA are not going to give this a plan. But I also know that if the family is to then generate a plan at the same time, I can stand on the grounds of said plan. So whatever the family tells me that I am able to do, and I am standing as myself in as an activist, I am going to do.
And one of your goals, you want to get aid to the injured hens that have been basically left to fend for themselves. That's one of the things?
Yeah, the goal, as my statement says right at the end here, I am standing here peacefully, respectfully, and firmly with the single purpose of ensuring that the ostriches and the family are treated with fairness, dignity, and lawful care. And I really just want to see these birds taken care of, treated respectfully, and loved. And that's it. My goal here is to support the family in finding a way to discuss with a Supreme Court judge, not just a regular judge, not a cop, not an... I don't want bureaucracy to get in the way of due process. And the only way to do that is to talk to a Supreme Court judge. So if I can find a way to help the family get to the Supreme Court and talk to that judge, I'll do that. And if I can find a way to get to myself to the Supreme Court judge first, I'll do that.
Okay, and this is all video recorded by Thundra, so it's been documented. And you said they have a 72-hour time frame. Is that like the legal framework? Is that part of like the civil disobedience in the law, or how does that?
In general, through due process with any legal government lawful order, anything like that, you have to give 48 to 72 hours. So I gave them 72 hours. It's the same thing, the rules they have to follow. They have to give you 48 to 72 hours for any legal documents, any court proceedings, any da-da-da-da-da-da. I follow their rules, and for the same way.
Okay, so 72 hours. Now that, if my math is correct, is that 8 o'clock on Thursday?
Yes, that is 8 o'clock p.m. Thursday night, which is within the 12-hour reprievement, whether you get So the vote is happening at 10 a.m. roughly. It's the second vote on the docket. Docket starts at 9:45.
And now, so you're talking about the announcing of the decision whether or not the Supreme Court will hear the case in Supreme Court. That's what you're talking about right now?
Yes.
And sorry, say that again. That's at what time?
The docket begins at 9:45 on Thursday. It is the second case on the docket, so it should be heard roughly around noonish.
And that decision would have already been made, but they're just actually releasing that information.
Yeah, and it was made by a board of members, not Supreme Court judges.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard that before. What does that mean?
Basically, it's the board created to make that vote.
Like multiple judges?
No, it's I don't specifically know who the liaisons on that board would be, but they are not specifically the 6 Supreme Court judges.
Oh.
That being said, it's like it's like having a secretary.
Okay.
You're going to have the secretary do the work. But you have, after the Supreme Court judgment, there's 12 hours reprievement time. In that reprievement time, either the CFIA has to get the fuck off the property, or the family has a 12-hour reprievement time before the CFIA can do anything. In that time, if we were to utilize said statement, we might have an opportunity to speak with the Supreme Court through other means. And I can't really speculate on what those means are without discussing first with the family, because it's not my place to say.
Okay, and how do you know about this 12-hour reprievement time? Because I've never heard of that either, because I always in my mind thought, okay, they're going to, if they did get the decision, which I don't believe that these birds are going to be slaughtered. It's not going to happen. I believe they're protected under God. But in my mind, I thought, if they got the no decision, then, they would start shooting them as soon as they could or something like that, but you're saying there's a 12-hour window where they have some time to do court maneuvering, I guess?
Oh, it's 12 hours. Basically, it's a reprievement time for CFIA to leave or the family to mourn. That's what their legalities of it are.
Okay, so but no killing. So the announcement gets made, yes or no. Say it goes no, then there's 12 hours before actual any act. So do you suspect that they'll have the killers ready? Or do you think that they'll have to come in, the next day or two, like say on a Friday or a Saturday even?
I don't.
Because I'm trying to figure that out, because like according to Grok, Grok on X or whatever, the AI, Grok seems to think it would take, roughly a day or two for them to get organized and to get the killing started.
It will probably take at least 24 hours for them to start any killing or anything like that, but they do have to give legally the 12 hours.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just thinking in my head, because we're trying to get some trucks here for support, and that's important for us because we do have some trucks on the way.
Yeah.
We're trying to raise funds for their fuel and miscellaneous costs. It's not cheap, obviously, to run a big rig across the province. So, you know, some of them might not be able to get here till Friday, and that might still be okay. So, just good to know that. Is there anything else that's kind of on your mind?
At the moment, my goal is to work with the family to create an action plan, and in an event of good or bad, find a solution that can continue us in a direction of the Supreme Court of Canada.
Awesome.
And the more the merrier here. I know it's a great space and a great community. The better that the more cordial and nice we can play at the moment, the better. But the more people that we can have and the more community that we show and support we have, the better.
Okay, so there you go. More trucks, the better is what it sounds like to me.
So after almost 12 hours of travel, we finally made it to the ostrich farm.